Mystery Steam Reviews is the part of the PC Gaming Weekspot where I, Colin Mahern, and he, Matthew Castle, test the knowledge of one another via Steam reviews that are and forever will be, until we reveal the answers, a mystery. The rules are as follows. Both I and Matthew bring 3 Steam reviews to the MSR arena, but we omit the name of the game associated with each review. Our opponent must correctly guess the game attached to each review. 1 correct answer equals 1 point. While both of us have 90 seconds on each MSR, we both also have help in the form of 3 lifelines. These lifelines can be used at any stage during battle and also pause the 90-second timer. Each lifeline can only be used once, and they are as follows. Question, where the hot seat haver gets to ask a yes or no question. Second opinion, where a second review is given to the warm chair sitter. And genre, where the genre of the game is revealed to the one with the warm arse. Now, Matthew, because of all this talk about stocks and Christian Bale, we decided this week to focus on video games that have playable psychics. That's why. So yeah, it's quite simple, really. The medium is out, so that's why we're doing that. But
I see your thought process.
It's games where the protagonist or one of the playable characters, if it's a fighting game or whatever, where somebody has a playable character has psychic abilities. But again, it can't be a created character like a Skyrim or whatever else. And I think that's pretty much it. We'll see if there will be arguments about what defines a character with psychic abilities.
I think there will be.
Matthew, would you like your first Mystery Steam review?
Yeah, go for it.
So emotional, dramatic, and heart-touching. Soundtrack, graphics, characters, and story all perfectly connected into a masterpiece. I just wish I could rewind and play this game for the first time again. And that's from HH. It is recommended 21.1 hours on record, 19.9 hours at review time. Matthew, your time starts now.
Okay, interesting. Rewind feels like a key element here. I wish I could rewind and play this game. I don't think, is that just a turn of phrase? That makes me think it's like is there a game where you can rewind time? Is that a psychic ability? Very story heavy game. I wish I could experience it all over again. I really liked that psychic story. I wish I could rewind time. If I could turn back time. Hit me up with the genre.
Okay, we're going to pause the timer at 49 seconds. And as Matthew uses his genre lifeline. So the genres, of course, as always, according to wikipedia.org, the genre of this video game is an episodic graphic adventure video game. An episodic graphic adventure video game. Matthew, 49 seconds, your time starts now.
Episodic graphic adventure, so like some kind of playable comic book, like a Telltale game. Not the evil The Walking Dead doesn't have a psychic in it. Tales from the Borderland doesn't. An other episodic games. Oh Jesus, it's got to be a Telltale game, surely. Not The Wolf Among Us, he's not psychic. Batman, he's not psychic. This Game of Thrones doesn't have any fucking psychics in it.
10 seconds.
Oh shit. Oh my god. Tales from the Borderlands. I don't know. Fuck it, I don't know. I just plucked a Telltale game.
So, you knew from the off it was, a story-driven. I think the review mentioned something about emotional story, dramatic. And you picked up on that rewind time thing. You were like, this must be something.
Oh no!
This must be something.
Fucking Life is Strange. It's fucking Life is Strange. Piss.
You got the lifeline, which of course.
You pisser.
You used your genre.
Piss.
You used your genre lifeline.
I said that on
which
Millionaire.
You
Chris
used
Tarrant's
Chandra
like, oh,
Lifeline,
no.
which of course was an episodic graphic adventure video game. So you thought, aha, this must be Telltale, but it can't be Batman. It can't be The Walking Dead. Let's just throw Tales from the Borderlands out there.
Well, he sees a ghost in it.
Matthew,
He sees the cancer jar. I don't know if that counted as a psychic power. Fuck.
I can tell you that the correct answer is...
His fucking life is strange. Nice one.
His fucking life is strange.
Of course it is. Hey, why does it say it's 2-1 to you?
Oh, it shouldn't. Whoops. I meant to... I meant to update
Unless you
those.
used your psychic abilities to see the end score.
Oh, that'd be quite good. I hope I have done. Sorry, it is 0-0 is the current score.
Shit, of course its life is strange.
She is indeed able to rewind time.
Oh, God, how did I not see that? That's so easy. I'm such an idiot.
Matthew, let's see how much of an idiot. Let's see how much of an idiot I am. Could I have my first Mystery Steam review, please?
What a letdown. Half-baked, unoptimized mess, far removed from the XCOM universe we're all used to. Crappy cartoon-style cinematics, and the dumbed-down gameplay mechanics are simply terrible. Anarch 111, not recommended, 0.2. You know what, Cullum? I forgot to remove a keyword from this.
Time starts now.
Oh, no! Oh, fuck!
No.
Oh, God damn it! God damn it!
What could this be? Well, see, the thing is, crappy cartoon styles like that. So I'm thinking XCOM Chimera Squad. There was what's the name of it? The Bureau XCOM Declassified. That didn't have cartoony cinematics. XCOM War 2 War of the Chosen was DLC. So I'm not sure what our rules are on that. This must be XCOM Chimera Squad. Unless, do I use a lifeline to make sure? No. That has cartoon cinematics, like. I'm gonna say XCOM Chimera Squad, Chris.
Is that your final answer?
That is indeed my final answer.
So, you had this very difficult clue, which I forgot to remove a keyword from, thus exposing this as a XCOM game, but not a mainstream XCOM game. That gave you 2 XCOM games to choose from. The Bureau or XCOM Chimera Squad, which has cartoon cinematics. The correct answer is XCOM Chimera Squad. Oh, what a fucking mistake that was.
My prediction of a 2-1 victory is it may come true. That is...
Oh my god. What a schoolboy error.
It would have been quite a good clue if you put, like, brackets game series there. I would have been trying to...
That's what I was going to do.
Matthew, redeem yourself. Here is your second Mystery Steam review. I expected more of game name, but it turned out to be a regular FPS. That's from The Prophet, but the O's are zeros and the E's are threes because The Prophet is dead cool. It is not recommended. 3.6 hours on record, 1.8 hours at review time. Matthew, your time starts now.
Game name, but it turned out to be an FPS, so they thought it was going to be part of a series. They thought, oh, right, it's going to be more like that, but it got turned into just a dumb first-person shooter, a regular FPS anyway. Give me the second opinion on this.
Okay, we're going to pause the timer at 1:10. And your lifeline, you're looking for the second opinion. Right, the second opinion of this video game is as follows. From Hoodwink Maine. They say, wow, this game is a cheap rip-off of Soma. This game is a cheap rip-off of Soma. Your timer restarts now.
Okay. Play a psychic. I thought it was going to be more of this, but it's a first person. It's more of a regular FPS. Well, that puts it in the realms. So, I thought it was going to be more amnesia. Does that mean it's not an FPS? I wouldn't say any of those horror games.
The clue was I expected more of game name, not I expected more game name. I expected more of this game.
Right. Oh, right, but it's more of a regular FPS. Soma. But then Soma isn't a regular FPS. That doesn't make any sense. That's why our second opinion hasn't helped me at all.
10 seconds.
Oh, God, but you play a psychic. You can see I don't know. If everyone's gone to the Rapture, I don't know. You can see ghosty people in that. Oh, fuck it. I'm useless at this. I'm fucking useless at this.
So, clearly from the review, you were like, right, so somebody, they were thinking this game was going to be one thing, but it turned out to be an FPS. The clue.
It's not. I have no idea what this is.
Second opinion mentioned how this game was a cheap rip-off of Soma.
Which Rapture isn't. Oh, what a terrible guess.
And clutching at straws, you indeed ended up on Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. Matthew, I can tell you that the correct answer is BioShock. You've just been Soma'd, my friend. I really thought the second opinion would give it away instantly.
Oh, I didn't. I remembered like we had all that Soma business, but in back I couldn't quite put my finger on what we dick each other over with when we say Soma. I forgot that it's fucking BioShock. I just got BioShock. It's the oldest mystery Steam review trick in the book. You were psychic in that?
Well, you have psychic abilities. You can have psychic abilities.
What are your psychic abilities?
I wrote this down because I knew you would question it. So you can hypnotize the big daddies. You can have telekinetic powers.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair enough.
Thank you. I'm glad I wrote that down now. Matthew, could I have my second Mystery Steam review, please?
Expect plenty of clicking through conversations. What kept me going were the lovable characters, the insane plot twists, and the offbeat humour. That's from Mr. Broke. Recommended with 50.1 hours on record, but only 45.8 at the time of review.
Okay, time starts now. Okay, loads of conversations, lovable characters, insane plot twist. So what's funny? It has lovable characters and lots of conversations. Lots of conversations. So your kind of CRPG like Divinity, Disco Elysium. What's the other one? Pillars of Eternity, all that kind of shite. I'm gonna or Mass Effect? Lovable characters? It's the comedy though. I'm gonna pause the timer at 49 seconds. And I am going to ask, I think genre would help me here unless you're just going to tell me like an isometric RPG, which may be the case. But yeah, could I have my genre, please, Matthew? Let's try with that. See if that helps me.
Yeah. Visual novel adventure game.
Ooh, restarting the timer now, 49 seconds. What? So that takes away all of my RPG stuff. A visual novel adventure game. Humor. Is this Tales from the Borderlands? Is that why you were thinking of that? A visual novel. It's not a visual novel. A visual novel adventure game. Where you have where the playable character has psychic abilities. Oh shit, can't think of anything. Visual novels. Cataful Boyfriend. Dream Daddy. 9 seconds. Oh shit. Are you a psychic pigeon in Hatful Boyfriend? Maybe. Sure, hatful boyfriend.
Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer, Chris. Why not?
So you had lots of guesses. You were thrown a little bit by a pick of genre that has revealed this to be a visual novel adventure game. You've gone for Hatful Boyfriend, the pigeon dating game, but is one of the pigeons psychic? Or are you psychic? I don't know. Do you play as a pigeon in that game? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think you do, yeah.
The correct answer is Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney trilogy.
Shit.
Just to justify it, he has a little magical rock that lets him see people's psychological locks. They're called psych locks. That sounds psychic to me.
It sounds psychic, yeah. I'm enjoying this, like, justifying the picks. This is making it extra fun. Matthew, your third and final Mystery Steam review to draw.
Am I going to get that 1 point? That was preordained.
Let's see. Here it is. 2 points. Story is short and well structured. You get to play as a cat also. So it's a win-win situation. That's from Lazy Ninja. It is recommended 9.3 hours on record. Matthew, your time starts now.
Story is short and you get to play as a cat. 9 hours. It's not that short. Play as a cat. Oh,
Do you have your question lifeline remaining?
yeah. It's tricky, this one. I'm trying to think of games where you play as cats. I haven't really... where you can kind of possess a cat, maybe, and move it around. Maybe a game. Is there a game where you can possess a cat? Well, I'll ask a question.
Okay, pause the timer. 36 seconds. What is your question, Matthew?
Do you play as a cat for the whole game?
No.
Right, okay. So
Restarting the timer. 36 seconds now.
you can control a cat for a bit of it. Oh, there's that detective game where you're the ghost. Can you control a cat in that? That sort of has I have a vague image of being a cat in it had a pun name like Death by Ghost Detective. No, it's not Ghost Trick.
10 seconds.
Sole Suspect. Murdered Sole Suspect.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, that's my final answer.
So, after learning from this review that you get to play as a cat, very cleverly you used one of your question lifeline and asked, is that a permanent thing? Do you always play as a cat? The answer is no. Which has led you to Square Enix's 2013, 14-ish Murdered Soul Suspect, where indeed you play as a detective and you are able to possess a cat. But is it the right answer? The correct answer, Matthew, is Murdered Soul Suspect.
Yes! That's my 1 point.
There's your 1 point for that prediction
As
to come
was
through.
foretold.
Well, good work. Murdered Soul Suspect was certainly a video game that came out a number of years ago.
Can we defy fate and have this as a 1-all draw?
Matthew, could I have my third and final Mystery Steam review, please?
The only game where an entire quest can be solved by talking to a deer. I didn't like the way isometric games looked, then I played this, now I love it all so much. That's from Geralt of Rivia, the Geralt of Rivia. Recommended 2.2 hours on record.
Time starts now. Alright, so this is where I can bring back all my CRPG thinking, surely, if it's isometric. You talk to a deer. Ugh. What is that? Alright, well look, we're going to pause the timer at 1:11. Matthew, could I have my second opinion, please?
Second opinion is, I walked up to a creepy necromancy lady in a cave. She asked to kiss me. I allowed her. She filled my mouth with bees and pain.
sure. That hasn't helped me one bit. Restart the timer now. Right, so it's clearly a bit kooky, quirky, different. You could say that about any of them, really. That could be like a fantasy. I'm gonna pause the timer. Oh, am I? Yeah, I'm gonna pause the timer 46 seconds, and I'm gonna use my question. And I am going to ask: is this game an RPG that released in the last 5 years?
Yes.
Okay. Restarting the timer now. So 5 years ago. That... Oh shit, has that helped me? I have 30 seconds, right? So, Divinity, Disco Elysium, Pillars of Eternity, what's the other one? Torment. Oh, Jesus. See, like, I know all these fucking names. Talk to a Deer. See, like, I know, like, the games you love are Divinity, Disco Elysium. It came out in the last 5 years. Disco Elysium's quite kooky and different and whatever else. Disco Elysium!
Is that your final answer?
Yes. Yes.
So you're looking for a kooky game because you could talk to a deer?
I think.
Disco Elysium is a kooky game. There's some kookiness in it. Are you a psychic detective? Are you a psychic detective in Disco Elysium? You have powers that could maybe be read as psychic.
Like intellect and yeah.
Interesting. Let's see. Let's see if I decided the detective from Disco Elysium counted as a psychic character. The correct answer is Divinity Original Sin 2.
Shit.
Fate was escaped.
Ah. Shit, this sounded way more, again, for lack of a better word, kooky than Divinity Original Sin.
Divinity Original Sin 2 is quite famously kooky, and it has more animals. Yeah, you can talk to animals, and you could talk to the dead. That's why I put it in, because I know you're a little bit like RPG characters who you can make into psychics don't count, but every character has like a psychic built into them in this, so I thought it counted.
I think that counts. Yeah, I think that counts. Much happier with this Mr. Steam reviews this week. It's a lot more cordial.
If you've watched all however many episodes of our Divinity Original Sin 2 Let's Play,
would have got it like that. Would have got it like that.
You would have got it like this. But you know. And that's weird, because when we interviewed you for this job way back when, I said, have you watched all of our Divinity Let's Play?
I said twice.
And you said yes. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Twice. I was actually. I think I said I was on my third watch through of it. Yeah.
And that's obviously bullshit.
Complete lie. Complete lie. Yeah.
Complete lie.
Mm-hmm. That's how you play the Mystery Steam review. I was training for Mystery Steam reviews even back then.